Welcome back to The Deep Dive. Today, we're getting into something really exciting, something many of you are facing right now. You've decided to get your real estate license.
That's a huge step. Congratulations if that's you.
It really is. But, okay, almost instantly, right after that excitement comes this really practical question. And it's pretty high stakes, honestly.
Where do I actually take my classes?
Exactly. And look, this isn't some small detail you can just gloss over. Picking the wrong school, that can set you back big time.
Oh, absolutely. We're talking wasted money, wasted weeks, maybe even months. And that initial excitement, it can kind of fizzle out if you hit a wall early on.
Right. So our mission today, our deep dive, is really to help you cut through all the options, all the noise, and give you a clear roadmap. Think of it as your shortcut to making a smart choice from day one.
And you might be surprised, actually, at how different the options really are. It's not just, different school names.
No,
the whole way you learn can be totally different. You've got online, you've got in-person hybrid models popping up, and they are dramatically different. The key thing, the real aha moment for a lot of people is realizing the best school isn't one size fits all.
Right.
It's got to match your learning style, your life.
Yeah. Get
that wrong, and, well, it makes things much harder than they need to be.
Makes total sense. So today, we're exploring those different options, getting into the details, and figuring out the key things you absolutely need to look for when you're choosing. By the end of this, you should feel way more confident picking the right place for you.
Let's do it.
Okay, so when I first started looking into this for our chat today, I was genuinely struck by the sheer variety. It's not just choosing a course provider name.
No, it's like choosing an experience, isn't it?
Exactly, an experience that's going to build your whole foundation. Our research points to basically 3 main types of learning environments. Each one feels different, needs a different kind of commitment from you.
Yeah, let's break those down.
Okay.
So first up, you've got the online option. Super popular now, obviously. Its biggest draw. Flexibility, hands down. You learn at your own pace pretty much whenever, wherever.
Yeah.
Fit it around work, family, whatever life throws at you.
So you could be like studying contracts while waiting for the kids.
Totally. Or doing modules late at night. You've got control over the schedule, which is, well, liberating for many people.
Okay, that sounds amazing. But I can see the flip side, that freedom. It can be tough. Right?
It's a double-edged sword for sure.
I know people who start online courses super motivated, but then life happens, procrastination kicks in, they lose steam without, a teacher checking in or deadlines looming.
That's the biggest hurdle, self-discipline. It demands a lot of it. If you need that external push, that set schedule, maybe seeing classmates online can be a real struggle. You have to be your own boss, basically.
So what's the key then for online success?
You got to create your own structure.
Yeah.
Block out study time like it's a meeting you can't miss. Maybe find an accountability buddy, someone else getting their license.
Good idea. Keep each other on track. Okay, so that's online. What's the total opposite?
That would be the traditional in-person classroom. Think classic school setting.
Right. Desks, a whiteboard, an instructor at the front.
Exactly. You get that immediate structure, that face-to-face help. You're there with other students, which can naturally lead to study groups, quick questions, real discussions.
There's an energy to that, isn't there?
There really is. A lot of people thrive on that.
Yeah.
And asking a question, getting an answer right away, hearing other people's takes, that's powerful, especially for tricky stuff like law or finance.
Yeah, I can see that being huge, being able to just raise your hand and get clarification on the spot. But the trade-off is flexibility, obviously.
Big time. You're locked into a specific place, specific times, often evenings or weekends, and the pace is set for the whole class.
So if you have a crazy job schedule or kids' activities,
it can be really tough, maybe even impossible. You can't just hit pause or rewind if you miss something important.
Okay, so in-person is great for people who like that traditional structure, need the direct interaction, maybe need that accountability.
Precisely. It's about immersion. But then there's this interesting middle ground, the hybrid model.
Trying to get the best of both.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
It aims for a balance. You might do some online modules on your own time.
Okay, the flexible part.
Right. But then you might have required live online sessions or maybe even some in-person meetings for Q&As, deeper dives, or just connecting with people.
So live online, that's like a virtual classroom.
Exactly. Real-time instructor, real-time classmates, but you're dialing in from home. It tries to give you flexibility in that structured support.
That actually sounds like it could be the sweet spot for a lot of folks. You get some freedom, but you also get that connection, that chance to ask questions live.
It aims to soften the edges of the other two extremes. A bridge, maybe, for people who can't fully commit to just online or just in person.
So understanding these models and really thinking hard about how you actually learn best, that's step one, finding that personal fit.
Absolutely fundamental first step.
Okay, so let's say you've done that self-reflection. You've got a handle on the format, online, in-person, hybrid. What's next? How do you judge the actual school, regardless of the format?
Right, because let's face it, quality varies a lot.
Definitely. Some are just better at getting you prepped for that exam. So what are the non-negotiables?
This is where we need objective ways to evaluate. Our sources point to several key things. First, and maybe the most crucial, pass rates.
Okay, that makes sense. How many of their students actually pass the state license exam?
Exactly. It's a pretty direct measure of effectiveness. A consistently high pass rate. That's a very good sign the curriculum works, the teachers know their stuff, and they're prepping students properly.
And a really low pass rate. Huge red flag, right? You're putting in time, money, you want results.
For sure.
But how do you find reliable numbers? Do you just trust what's on their website?
Good question. You should ask specifically for the state-reported pass rates, if possible. Sometimes what a school advertises might be massaged a bit.
Ah, okay. State data is more objective.
Generally, yes. And also ask, is that rate for first-time test takers? Or does it include people who had to take it 2, 3, 4 times?
Oh, that's a huge difference.
Massive difference in what that number actually means. Nuance is key.
Okay, pass rates check. What else?
Second, dig into reviews from actual students, people who've been through it.
Right, beyond just the star rating, what are people saying?
Exactly. Look for patterns. Was the material engaging?
Yeah.
Or dry? Were the instructors good? Helpful. What about customer service if things went wrong? These stories give you a richer picture than just numbers.
Yeah, the qualitative stuff. Do people rave about the exam prep or complain that content felt old? Are the teachers actual agents with real-world stories?
Those details help you see if the school's vibe matches what you need.
Okay, pass rates, student reviews. What's number 3?
Money, of course. Cost and payment options. It's an investment, yes, but it shouldn't break the bank or add crazy stress.
Totally. You need the full picture, right? What's included? Books, exam prep tools.
Everything.
Yeah.
And are there payment plans, installments, any discounts? And crucially, any hidden fees for materials or retakes or anything.
Hidden fees are the worst.
Get that clear. All in number up front. Transparency is vital.
Absolutely. Okay, number 4.
Accreditation. This is fundamental. Is the school officially recognized by your state's licensing board or relevant authority?
So basically, does the state say the school's program counts?
Pretty much. Accreditation means they meet certain standards for curriculum, instructors, how they operate.
Right.
It's your assurance it's legitimate. Without it, all your hard work might not even qualify you for the exam.
Wow. Okay, so you have to check that with your state's real estate commission.
Absolutely non-negotiable. Always double check.
Got it. Pass rates, reviews, cost, accreditation, anything else?
Yeah, a couple more things that often get overlooked but can make a big difference. Think about the quality of the extra stuff, supplementary materials and support.
Like practice exams.
Exactly. Mock exams that feel like the real thing, flashcards, quizzes, a student forum maybe for help from peers. These extras can be real game changers for actually learning and feeling confident.
Okay, good point. And also, think about post-licensing support. Does the school offer anything after you pass? Continuing ed credits, help with networking, career advice.
So they don't just drop you once you pass the test.
Some don't. Some see it as a longer relationship. That can be incredibly valuable when you're just starting out.
Okay, those extras really could set a school apart. Turn it from just a course into more of a partner. So, quick recap. Pass rates, student reviews, cost, accreditation, plus those extra supports both during and after the course. That's a pretty solid checklist.
It's your toolkit for evaluating any school you're considering.
Now, just to make this a bit more concrete, our research highlighted one provider that comes up a lot, the CE Shop.
Right. They're often mentioned for their online platform user-friendliness.
Which ties back to that flexibility point we made earlier. Lots of people need that. And it's a useful example because it seems to score well on student reviews, that qualitative piece we talked about. And being online, it caters to different paces.
Okay, and speaking of specific providers and cost, our sources mentioned something interesting about potential savings.
Yeah, this is a practical tip. For options like the CE Shop, which are generally well regarded, resources like thriveinrealestate.org might offer significant discounts.
Wow, significant.
Actually up to 40% off your courses.
Yeah.
Which is, well, that's a big deal, right? Especially when you're starting a new career.
Wow, 40%. That definitely helps with the cost factor on our checklist. Good to know quality doesn't always have to mean the absolute highest price if you look around.
Exactly.
And you mentioned another tip earlier, sort of a golden nugget question to ask any school.
Ah, yes. This one speaks volumes, I think. Always ask, do you offer a free retake if I don't pass the state exam on my first try?
Why is that so important?
Think about it. A school that offers that safety net, they're basically showing confidence in their own program. They're saying, we believe our course works, and we'll back you up if it takes another shot.
Okay, I see. It reduces your risk, your stress. You know you get another chance without shelling out more money.
It's a huge indicator of a student-focused approach. If a school doesn't offer it,
yeah,
you have to ask why not, right? If they really stand behind their teaching.
That's a fantastic litmus test. It really reveals their confidence and commitment. Okay, wow. So putting this all together, you figure out your learning style, match it to a format.
Online, in-person, hybrid.
Then you use that checklist, pass rates, reviews, cost, accreditation, support material.
Don't forget checking state data and asking about first-time pass rates.
Right. And asking that killer question about the free retake.
And knowing that resources exist, like thriveinrealestate.org, that might save you money on good schools.
You really are in a much, much stronger position now to make this first really crucial decision.
Yep.
You know, picking the right school, it feels like it really is the foundation, the first step to building confidence for this whole new career path.
It sets the tone.
Yeah. You're not just buying a course, you're actively choosing the environment that's going to launch you. And having this knowledge empowers you to pick something that fits you, your learning, your budget, your goals. Not just, the first ad you saw.
And that's exactly what we hope to achieve with this deep dive. So please, use these criteria. Apply them rigorously. Ask the questions.
Do the homework.
Remember, pass rates, reviews, cost, accreditation, support, and that free retake question. And check out resources like thriveinrealestate.org for potential savings on highly rated options. Put this info into practice.
Absolutely. Make a choice you feel really good about. Which naturally brings up the next big question, doesn't it?
Ah, yes. Once you pick the school,
how do you make sure you actually ace that exam on the first try? What are the best study strategies, the mindset? How do you prepare to succeed?
Definitely something to think about as you start this journey.
Food for thought. We'll leave you with that. Thanks for joining us on the deep dive, and we'll catch you next time.